Oh boy, look who we got with us today.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Fine.
I hear that.
Yeah. Now, the pattern net, like I said, we're 75 years old.
70, 75 years old.
Yeah, 'cause I used to do it with my granddaddy.
Okay.
I was small, you know.
Right.
And anyhow, he taught me and stuff, had to work and stuff, you know, but I was still a little too young, you know. But he showed me anyway.
Right.
See, that's how I know about these things. And I dredged crabs with his daddy, Dean Smith.
Right.
What crab pod on the Illinois end with him, dredged with him on the Miss Laws.
Right.
He and Jitterbug, well, what was his name? Carol Lumpkin. Yeah.
Carol Lumpkin.
Yeah, well, we called it Jitterbug.
Jitterbug. Skiddy-o, skiddy-eye.
So look, when y'all were doing the crab dip, were you in Hampton then, or were you here in Guinea?
No, I really at home in South Creek. See, that's
Okay.
I was born and raised that on South Creek.
Right.
Down there.
But I know he used to drudge crabs and all, and
Oh,
we'd all
yeah.
end up in Hampton Creek and all that.
That's right, boy. I dredged out of Hampton too.
Right.
Dredged on a mini dredge boat down there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. And I started out with the man that my daddy started out with when he was my age.
I hear that.
I was 13 when I started.
Who was he, Jim?
Yep.
Who was he?
Russell Blake. Isaac Russell Blake was his name.
All right.
And his son owned Blake and Bass in Boat Hall, a crab house.
Okay.
Down there. We had 3 boats. One was a pilot, one was a squirrel, and one was W.C. Brown. He owned all 3 of them boats. I worked on all 3 of them. He knows them. All knows them. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
sir.
Like that.
The pilot, the deck boat.
Yep.
I got a picture of her hanging on my wall
Jim
from
Frog
1912.
Yep.
My granddad had a
She was built in
contract.
1907. You know that? And the squirrel was built in 1917. And she was wooden plank pegged together.
Right.
What she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
The W.C. Brown, she used to be an oil tanker phase at one time.
Okay.
It was R.C. Brown and the W.C. Brown and another Brown.
Right.
3 of them
Yeah.
in them boats.
Mhm.
I know all 3 of them boats.
How
I
did
worked
y'all
on
beat,
all of them.
What did y'all beat the patent dip with?
What them there? Beef tripe.
With tripe.
Beef tripe.
Beef
tripe.
tripe.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Had grass rope. You used to take the roll of rope around.
Right.
See? Put the stripe into it, roll the rope back, and you put it in a brine barrel.
Right.
See? Old pickle barrel it was.
Yeah.
A wooden barrel where we used to put them in and put pipe on and stuff. Man, that would take your breath away. You were mouthy. Open that in the morning, boy. It's a good thing you hope you hadn't been on
You
all
want a
weekend.
little breeze going when you was messing with that,
Yeah.
didn't
Now come
You
home,
think
my
you've been
mom.
through Jim Jennings' thinking?
Yeah, with a bunch of 6 on them. But anyway, my mama used to tell me, she said, boy, you are nasty or nothing. But we caught a lot of crabs. I seen my granddad catch out 65 barrels a day with that thing.
you? Wow.
Now,
Wooden
that-
Great.
yeah, wooden
Yeah,
crab barrel.
I was around with the wooden barrel. I got a bunch of wooden barrels.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that wasn't yesterday, boy.
I know it.
The daycare barrels they use now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
that's
60
right.
barrel. That's all. They'll put an Indy bottle nipping on them.
Yeah, I know it.
You know. But when I first started Drudging, that was before him, but
Right.
anyway, when I started with Dad and them and old man Ross on the pilot,
Right.
there was no limit on crabs.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
I seen enough deck load her high the 150, 175 barrels a day and
Look.
shovel them off at night.
You pile them up on deck and shovel
Yeah,
them in
just like
barrels when
off.
you come in.
That's right.
I know.
Pile them up on, leave the last lick right in the Drudging.
Yeah.
Jim Frog run a couple of boats dredging too.
Yeah, I drudged the saving stuff, back years ago.
Right.
Same boat that Willie King and them
George Marshall had that one
George
time.
Marshall had.
Yeah, he owned that boat one time.
I hear that.
And I tell you who worked for
Willie
her, old man
Nelson.
Frank Hall, Bug's daddy.
Yeah,
He worked for her back when George Marshall had her.
that's
see.
right.
I knew all them boats, when I worked on when Elwood had her. See,
Yeah.
yes,
Uh-huh.
indeed. That's the first dredging job I ever had.
I
See,
hear
I
you.
bred with him, and then something other happened. But anyway, I went with Dad and old man Ross on the pilot and started out with him, And I mean, I worked with this all my life back and forth. Back and forth. Drove truck, worked with Harry Jr. Do you know him, Harry Jenkins?
Yeah.
Right. I drove with him
Absolutely.
too. See?
That's
Ran
right.
potted with him, drove trucks for him for years.
Right.
See?
Jim Frog go fish 500 crab pots for Harry Jr. Then take a load of crabs to Mississippi, Louisiana that same night.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I get
boy.
leave along with them.
Look, you sound like Johnny
Hey,
Ward now. He
he-
used to
man,
work
Johnny Ward on
24/7.
Alan,
Yeah.
he might have had a little assistance doing the sleeper.
Well, he was talking for all that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but
Stories come out now.
yeah, and I worked with Bub Hall. I drove with him on the Catherine 8.
Yeah.
He had that boat. She was an old wooden plank boat see, back then.
Mhm.
Me and his brother Billy and his daddy, old man Frank, worked on them. See, back then.
Right.
And Jim Frog was born and raised right there with the Delvin K, the Dolly K, the Evelyn
the Molly
K,
K.
and the Evelyn K second was built. And Jim Frog was right there when they were built them.
Yes, indeed.
I hear
And
that.
I knew when the Sandbar was built, that shore on the railway down there.
Right.
Beverly Kip and Clarence Jordan built that boat.
I hear
They
that.
built that. And I dredged on the Clarence for Reed, Fort Clarence before.
Right.
And also Jimmy Payne.
Jimmy Payne had a last going off the
Yep,
she
I
looked
dredged
like
on the
Eddie Sam
new
on
with
the
Clarence
last
too, you
parade
know.
there.
Yeah, I dredged on
From
the
right.
the fishing
right.
parties on the L. Cooks one.
Yes, sir. And I went on the fishing party with him too.
Yep.
Yeah, no, kind of, you know, bait the hook and dip the hook too, but, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah, boy, I had a good time now.
I hear you.
I've been around. I used to go fishing at Scallop, close to Sagwood. See, that's the best marine in the Hampton down there.
Who'd you go scalloping with?
Well, I
Who
went.
did he go with the question?
Did you ever go on Seahawk?
Huh?
Did you ever go on a
Hey,
Seahawk?
Yeah, with Tony Thompson.
Yeah.
I think I did
He
go on the
run Nate for
Seahawk.
race back
My
for
daddy
9 years.
worked on her a little bit with him.
For about 6 years.
He run Nate for race back for 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up on the Canyon Star.
Yeah.
See?
Uh-huh.
And he was out of Carolina,
Right.
race was. And we worked in the peanut field. Not doing big stuff, I mean stuff like that.
Look like a
Right.
kid when he come up the shop.
Yeah, 600-700 to the bushel. Some of them were with. Yeah, and I whacked them and they won. But then I left and went fishing on the Sandbar, the old Sandbar.
Right.
That's been built. See, when she first come out, she was white with black stripping around us. See, she was criminating black. Right?
Right.
The name on it, painted black Sandbar.
Mhm.
And anyway, I wished I'd paid it back. I'd have got the picture of her at a listener's office down there at that
Yeah.
time. See, it showed her when she first set sail. See, I'll never forget it. See, and anyway, Scallop for 65 cents a pound then.
Wow.
See,
Yeah.
and when I started out, Scallop for about 90 cents a pound.
Right.
See, then it got up 25 cents. See,
Yeah.
from the time the Sandbar started up until West Virginia got the Bed End, the Sandbar, the Moss End, the Isle of Samantha.
The
I
cat
worked,
list.
the Captain left. I worked on all them boats.
Mhm.
Hey,
Yeah.
here and there, you know, like that for years.
Right.
Well, I've been around both doing this kind of stuff. Believe me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I knew all these people down here. Believe me. His daddy was but one of the best ones I worked with. You know.
Right.
You know, we used to cut up kiln. You know.
No
shoot
bee
the
on the
bull.
boat.
No. He was named James Smith. He had a bill.
I hear you.
Yeah. And also Rudy Bible too. I
Yeah.
tell you that.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir. Tell you. But all in all, boy, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I miss crab
Hometown
drudging.
boys around here. See, all these people around here, I knew pretty all of them just about.
Yeah.
All the old heads pretty much died off. I knew pretty a whole lot of them.
Right.
You know. Younger generation come along, they don't know Jack from Apple, brother. You understand what I'm saying? You
Uh-huh.
don't.
Yeah.
You tell somebody there, tie me a flat knot or tie me a bow. You think they can do that?
No.
No, I know they can. Tie me a crow's foot, can't do that neither. Can't
Yeah.
tie a crow's foot,
You'll
can't
have
be
to go on
seen.
You-
Yeah,
you have
that's
to go on
it.
YouTube
Yeah.
and learn how to do it.
Huh?
You have to go on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, boy,
Uh-huh.
like I had a good one that showed me how to do that too. But Daddy been at Belvin and Hoover and all of them, you know, especially in the toe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
They was
look,
good.
you granddad, you splice a bunch of rope and everything. They don't know
Yeah.
nothing about that.
Splice through.
They
Yeah.
splice cable
Yeah.
by hand.
They
Right.
don't know nothing about that.
Did you know Bobby Fetterhorn?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Fetterhorn,
About,
Bernard Fetterhorn, them.
Right.
All them my kin people, see, from the Smith side of family.
Okay.
See? And Bobby was the first one to show me how to splice rope.
Uh-huh.
And Fred and them, they showed me just a thing, had to tie knots and stuff, but I learned now. The color fellow that lived in Matthews, Charles Muller, showed me how to splice cables with
Yeah.
molding spikes. Showed
Yeah.
me how to splice cable stuff, you know.
Right.
See, they showed me.
Yeah, I got you.
They showed me how to do that. See?
Right.
Everybody can't splice capable of molar splicing.
That's right.
You better know what you're doing with that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're going to have your
It's gonna eat you up.
fingers, I think you will. That, I went, first trip I made, like I said, on Scallop, and I went and raced back. Carrying a star.
Hmm.
And anyway, I learned them boys, and they Will Belvin, you know him? Never heard of him? Frank Jr.'s boy, Will? Okay, Curtis, Curtis Hall and all of them.
Right.
See, all them hometown boys there. But anyhow, I worked with all them boys. See, Will was working on the Canyon Star. Will showed me how to cut. Him and Hockaday, see. Tyler Jr. showed me how to cut and everything. And I learned too, boy, believe me, and I done good. First trip I went, I made half head, because I was greenhorn,
Right.
Second trip I went, boy, didn't have to. I told the captain, I said, you ain't got to worry about it, boy. I've already earned mine, I knew what to do with it.
That's
See,
it.
Back then, see, didn't have no geomatics, this hydraulic stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Look ahead. Don't make the head, boy. You better watch your feet and legs,
Yeah.
see, with that rope, holding
Right.
up and stuff like that there.
Right.
See, I'd always take and kick it off to the side.
Yeah.
See, like that there.
Hmm.
We had one boy on there, he did that there. He got the rope caught around his foot. She pulled him up to the block,
Man.
pulled his leg right off him. Then Drudging weighed 2 tons.
Yeah.
See, 4 or 5 pound Drudging.
Right.
Plus what junk you got into them, coming aboard.
Right.
And we worked in the sand dollars and stuff like that there. And I've seen that shit pile on that deep. That big Drudging like that there.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. You talk about heavy, Bubba.
Yeah.
That's heavy. Stick the shovel into it, try to shovel it overboard.
Right.
Like running to a concrete wall, trying to get that up.
Right. Were y'all working 12 on and 12 off?
6 and 6.
6 and yeah. Okay. All right.
And the biggest trip we made, I got on the boat, the pursuit in New Bedford. I went to New Bedford, near a couple friends of us. Went to New Bedford. The Victor held 1,098 bags, we had 1,100. Now, we were gone 5 days and 1 watch, it's called 1,100 days. We were pulling 16 footers.
Right.
Catching high 67, the bush was every rip.
I hear you.
That there. Couldn't deal with that toll on the deck and Scallop, that big bubble head. We went right to the pile, filled all the shucking box, everything up, everything went right to the pile and started shucking off the pile on the deck.
Right.
Cut 21 men in the crew, let them on, let them off.
Would you have old
22
butter
men
knife?
total. Huh?
You cutting with old butter knife?
Scallop knife.
Okay.
See? But I had a little nag of it, you had to put a little twist on that
Yeah,
blade.
you gotta get it just right. Get
Oh
it
yeah, boy,
tuned
that
in.
shell is rounded. And if you need to get that twist right, put it hit that scallop head and get the gut all at the same time. So I could get the whole piece at one time.
Right.
Some of them boys can do it.
Right.
I can cut it like him and after that, cut the all shell all and roll it the window.
There you
See,
go.
Like that. Cat said to me the first time he saw me cut, he told me, he said, "You're full shell, don't worry about me." I said, "I know I am."
Uh huh.
I cut 14 to 15 buckets every 6 hours.
Yeah.
That was whacking them away now.
Yeah. You whacking them, won't you?
Yeah, more like I say. And then we went to New Bedford. That time to the Scallop shucking contest.
Mm-hmm.
And a woman there, she beat me by 3 scallops.
3 scallops.
3 scallops. And anyway, I jammed the knife, and I cut back and I pulled back and I did it again. Like that there, and that's how she got the thing. She got the 3 scallops.
Right.
Like that there. And anyway, the judges looked at me. He told me and looked at her. They said, "Well, he did jam up a little bit." So he said, "Well, put it this way. We're going to give you both blue rubbers on that. How's that?"
Yeah.
That's what we done.
That's good.
I got a proof at home right now. That's all, boy.
Wow.
Like that
I
there.
need a picture of that sometime.
Huh?
I need a
I'll
picture.
call on and, tell them I'll bring it down and show it to you.
Yeah.
Come
All
back
right.
down here,
Yeah.
And anyway, they had me, her, and it was a black lady. She couldn't have been over that dog. You're talking about a woman who can move her hand now.
Oh,
my
boy.
God, boy. You didn't want her to have a knife around your throat.
Uh.
She would gut you, clean you, skin you, and hang you up before you could bash your eyes. I mean, that woman was quick, boy. And she never said much,
Right.
She was real quietly. Kind of found out that woman worked on a Scallop boat for 25 years.
Wow.
And didn't know it. See?
Up north or down
No,
here?
she was not up north up there.
Yeah.
They knew better.
Mm-hmm.
And She cooked them there and cut. See.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She cooked on the boat and cut too.
Yeah.
But there, that's where she picked it up. See.
Mm-hmm.
First prize, 25,000 trophy. Second prize was 15,000 in trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Third prize was 7,500. That's what she got. And she was third place. 7,500 in a smaller trophy.
Right.
First and second got the same size trophy.
Uh-huh.
First place got the certificate. Second place didn't get the certificate. So you just got the trophy in the money.
Right.
So that's what I like about all of them. I mean, you know. But,
All right. Well, look, we're going to do this again sometime too. So.
we'll do it. We'll do it. That's how you
Look, look, I want you to go get you a Sharpie. Go get him a Sharpie and put a Sharpie in your pocket. Because when I put this on there, you can be signing autographs all day long.
So.
Hey, we got to get him to sing one night on here.
Oh, no, you don't.
boy.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. Hey, Mac Wiseman.
No, not today. I'll do it another time.
Will you do us one piece
I'll
on
do
that?
it, huh?
You want one piece one day on that.
I'll do it for him one day.
Hey,
right.
hey, shackles and chains.
Okay.
Now he's the head
I
of.
know you've heard that, ain't you?
Yeah.
Just do the last piece for him. One last piece.
No,
Jim Fry. Hey, for the old time's sake, Bubba.
No.
All right, we'll get him to do.
I'll get it.
All right.
Get it.
We're gonna do it again.
Hey, Alan,
We'll get-
we
yeah.
got 100,000 people looking at this. We're gonna hold you to it.
I will get off on it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
Indeed it.
Well.
But before you hang up, can you tell everybody your name, date of birth, and where you were born and raised?
Oh, yeah. My name is Robert Franklin Jenkins. I was born January 18, 1958. Newport News at 4:30 Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And you was born and raised?
Born and raised in Guinea.
There you go. That's it.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'm proud of it, too, boy.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love the heritage. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I appreciate your time.
But ain't no problem.
I enjoy you sharing with us,
Ain't no problem.
and we're
I've
gonna do it
seen you
again.
before.
His
So-
daddy, Alan Holston, they call him Pepsi. You should drudge. You know Pepsi.
Yeah, I think
You knew Pepsi? That's my
Pepsi.
daddy.
Pepsi was his daddy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Uh-huh. That's right.
I knew I seen him.
Pepsi was a slicker too. Them sand holes down around the little boat channel.
Oh, yeah. Don't,
Don't say, hey, he's kind of kept it
Yeah,
quiet.
right, but the little boat channel. Oh, yeah.
One of them sand holes going round and round.
Uh-huh.
Look like a loon with one wing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Around like that.
hey, the crew going across the deck look like a coon on a hot road.
Yeah,
boy.
Roof.
Yes, sir.
That fair one, huh? I can see that right now. Yes,
Uh-huh.
they need it.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know all them people.
Yeah, that's
I know
right.
people Tangier, Saxon Island, all them places. See?
Right.
My road truck, I used to run up there, pick up crab and share crabs and stuff. And I talked to a lot of them boys down there, you know.
Right.
When I had my boat, which I give it to my son now, he's got it. She's 50 foot. Miss Lorraine, I named that for Mama.
Yeah.
And I laid this thing about boot, crab pies and all for you.
Right.
She Mama was Tangier sometimes they told you know. She could walk and she was take me 892, yeah, she sings, damn.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that from?
I told him when I had that boat, I used to carry Mama, my big boat, over there to Tangier sometime, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many trip he made across the bay.
Yeah, boy, like
She
it.
won't worry about the southwester coming back
And
either,
I don't
was
think she did.
Huh?
No. She didn't worry about too much, I can tell you that, boy.
Well,
She'd
look.
take you to here in the stern of her.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's up.
Wow. She could handle it, huh?
Oh, yeah, boy.
She was built for it.
2 inch. See,
Yeah.
she was built out of full wood.
Yeah.
See, I bought her from a fella right behind her. She was the old dredge boat. He's a deck loader, dredge also on there, had private grinding on them. And I bought her from her. She was about 50 feet,
Right.
but had the pile hoops on the stern. Well, I took change that, took all that off, put these tire works on her. I put a patent rig on her.
Made an open boat out of her.
Landing rig on her, me and Dad, I put a double rig into her.
Yeah.
First day we worked, it put 21,000 in the front of the shipyard into her.
I hear you.
That's right. And then have a 671 GM into them.
Yeah.
Had no handle clutch, you know. Had the shovel
Right.
gear with handle, you know.
Right.
She didn't have the hydraulic on it, you know.
Right.
But in a way, I like that label, you know.
Mhm.
I never did trust hydraulics. Because I figured the line was busted.
Yeah. Cable break or
That
something.
handle was a sure thing. If she just felt like, yeah, you should
Right.
turn gear, she'd take it. That
Right.
Allison clutch, oh, yes, she would. But I took the Allison off and I put a bug one on them. And anyway, that boat won a clutch. Well, I paid a lot of money that damn clutch brand new.
I hear that.
I get $3,700 that clutch back then brand new. Yeah, that was a lot of money then.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, look, we gotta go. I
Go ahead,
appreciate
you
it. We're gonna get together again.
Good enough.
Thank you.
You come anytime, boy.
All right.